Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning with the Woodland Dreamer kit by Avalon and Ninth. This is my first time using a kit from her shop, but I really like the woodsy feel of this kit. All the wood grain is very much me. It's got a lot of cool stuff like deco, both functional and pretty. The date covers are really nice. There's a bunch of glitter headers and littles to work with, as well as some cool elements that look very familiar to me and some that look just like what I already have in my stash. I'm always a fan of fun quotes, and this one says, "You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one," by John Lennon. And look at that really pretty bird washi. I am a fan. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and play with these. Now, if you are new to my channel, you might not know my style. It is Hourly, which is a combination of no white space vertical and hourly, but I tend to incorporate some white space in there as well. So it is a hybrid. I'm a big believer in planning however works for you, and for me, this is what works. So I'm going to start off by taking my whiteout tape and covering my date bar so that it doesn't shadow through my washi, and then I'm going to stick my washi all the way up at the top, and then I'm going to stack my date covers below that. After I do that, I'm going to put in my weekend banner and I will cover up some of that exposed corner flag, and then I will have my to-do headers Monday through Friday and my full box checklists Monday through Friday as well. And while I'm doing all of that, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the holiday tag questions, which is the main reason why we're doing this collab. All of us are going to be answering questions that relate to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So without any further ado, question number 1. What are you most thankful for? And that's an easy one for me. I am very thankful for my family. I think that they are awesome, not just because, it's my husband who I chose to marry, and my kids are, everybody thinks that their kids are the best, right? When they're not being butts, they're the best. And I think my kids are the best. Question number 2, does your family have a special recipe you like to make? Yes, we are big fans of butternut squash soup. That's my mom's favorite recipe. And then mine is my grandmother's chocolate pecan pie, which is really even more special now that she has passed away, and it's become my tradition to make her chocolate pecan pie every year. I absolutely love it, and it just makes me happy. It doesn't go at all with my ketogenic diet, but for Nana's chocolate pecan pie, I make an exception. Question number 3, do you watch football, the parade, or both? We are hardcore into football, especially the Dallas Cowboys, and they play every single Thanksgiving, so for us it's a no-brainer. The parade does not matter to us. It is all football all day long. Question number 4, do you do Black Friday? Not really. I used to work retail, and it made me really not want to go anywhere on Black Friday because really good sales, or the perception of good sales, just makes people crazy, and it brings out the worst in people generally. So we are going to go escape to the mountains and have a picnic and have a campfire and just enjoy nature and quietness of it, and really bask in those good feelings that come with counting your blessings on Thanksgiving. And if I do any shopping, it will be online because, I obviously am going to want to take advantage of some of the sticker sales that are going to be going on. And what is most important to you about the holidays is the next question. For me, that's spending time with family and food. But mostly just spending time with family is always great. I really like making memories, and my husband is the youngest of 5, all of whom have children, and they're all fairly local, so we're really lucky that the cousins really get to hang out a lot, and it's important to all of us that all of our kids make great memories of each other together when they're younger, so that they can really have a strong bond as they grow older. And I'm going to pause right there on the questions and talk about planning some more. How about that? Yeah? So Obviously, I'm putting my full boxes down right below my checklist and then my today headers below that. That's because when I switch over to my hourly style of planning, I do things in a chronological order, and I almost never cover up my full boxes with other stickers because I don't like it when you have a really pretty box and it just gets covered. So I put my today header below that, and then everything past the today header will be chronological and hourly. My kids have field trips on Friday, and I'm going to shorten up my to-do list a little bit by putting down some glitter headers to back up that extra space, and then the quarter boxes right above that. There we go. I rarely use littles, but I'm going to put one down there because we have a bill that goes through on Friday. And then my son's field trip doesn't end until well after school, so I'm going to have to remember to go and pick him up from a different location after I've already picked up my daughter from school. So I'm going to put down this little circle one, and then meal tracker, and then we're going to go see Justice League on Friday night, and that's going to be super fun. On Saturday, it is part 1 of our Thanksgiving celebration, so I'm going to put down a full box. I'll probably cover a little bit of it, maybe, I don't know. I do know, I've already done all of this. I'm doing my voiceover at the end of the week. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know what's going to happen, because I do. But I put down a half box for our Thanksgiving brunch and a generic to-do list for the afternoon, followed by a meal tracker for marking whatever we end up having for dinner. And then we had a church function on Saturday night. Sunday morning we've also got church, so I'm putting down a half box for that. And then I like to try and cover up as much as I can on the weekend, so I'm going to fill in with this Magic Love box. I'm going to put down a quarter box sized label to remind me to put down my full week post, or not put it down, but put it up on Instagram. After that, we really just have Sunday night dinner, so I'm going to put down a half box for that. We are going to watch Sunday Night Football, so I'm going to grab my football tracker sticker by Adorably Amy Designs. I believe we have a bill that goes through automatically on the 19th, regardless of it being a Sunday, so I'm going to grab another little, and then we just relax really on Sundays, so I'm going to use this me time sticker from the deco sheet, and I'm going to back it with a pink glitter header just to make it pop a little bit. Moving over to Thursday, we've got a lot that we like to try to watch, but most likely we didn't. So I'm putting down 2 of the TV littles and then another football tracker for Thursday night football. My son has a baseball camp that he goes to Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm putting down a label for that. And my daughter had piano on Thursday, so yet another label. On Wednesdays, I film while my husband is at basketball, so I'm going to put down some boxes for that. And then we also have Boy Scouts on Wednesday. And then I realized a bit too late that I forgot to leave space for our meal little, so I'm just moving this down a little bit to create some space to lay that down. Luckily, these didn't stick too badly. There we go. Tuesday, we don't have a ton of stuff going on, just dinner and then my son's baseball camp. So I'm putting that down, and I will leave it blank for the rest of the evening. And then Monday night, we've got Monday Night Football, which is the end of our fantasy football week. So I'm going to put down a half box so that I can track how my fantasy football team did in that week. Moving into my sidebar, I'm putting down the quote box, and then I'm going to use some washi, a fitness label, and then a weekly box to track my Fitbit steps for the week. Underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more washi, a little things header, and the purple to-do list. And those are just going to be random things that I'm planning on doing that week. At the point where I was filming this, I really didn't know what I was going to put in the bottom of the sidebar, and it just kind of became a filler. I'm going to cover up my corner flag with a little piece of deco. I went with this black and white leaf sketch looking thing, so I'm going to cover that and then trim off the edge. I was going to say end, but it ended with edge, so it came out as enge. I can't talk. And then I'm just going to cap off the bottom of my column with that "Hey You" deco. I thought it looked really cute. I'm going to pop in my date dots, which I am always appreciative of because I feel like I can't write numbers to save my life. It always looks terrible. You can hear my cat freaking out in the background. I apologize for that. Alright, I need some more deco, so I'm going to put down my piano bean by Bubba Bear Studios to mark my daughter's piano lesson. This black paw, also by Bubba Bear, to mark Scouts. This is a Reese bean by Bubba Bear Studios. It's a custom bean that I used to mark my YouTube goings on. This is the field trip sticker by Sweet Kawaii Design to remind me to pick up my son from his class trip thing. And then all of my sports icons are by Planner Bliss. This little don't forget quarter box is also by Bubba Bear Studios, and I'm going to back it with some glitter header to remind me to send a gift to the winner of my giveaway. I'm going to top off the other half boxes with some deco since I've got it. And I'm going to jump in and start writing using my favorite black Inkjoy gel pen in 0.7, but I will eventually have to switch over to my black Le Pen in a 0.4 because my Inkjoy gel pen is dying and I really need to go and get another pack of black ones because this is the last one I have left. Yeah, it's a sad, sad day. Anyways, let's jump back into the last 5 questions for the holiday tag. Number 6 is, which holidays do you celebrate? We start celebrating starting with Halloween, and then my birthday is the beginning of November. Then we've got Thanksgiving. We don't do Black Friday. It's not a holiday, but still, some people think it is. And then Christmas. Although before Christmas is my husband's birthday, much more important, but yes, my husband's birthday, then Christmas, then New Year's. Question 7, or is it 8? No, it's 7. Favorite holiday movie? Elf. We love Elf, and we watch it probably 3 or 4 times during the Christmas season. It's so fun, and it's so quotable. It's the best. Question number 8, what holiday tradition are you most looking forward to this year? And that kind of piggybacks off of question number 7. We are very much into the Elf on the Shelf. We have 2 elves, a boy and a girl, named Snowflake and Coco. They have their own Instagram account because my out-of-state family likes to follow their daily antics. So I will include that down below in the description box if there's anybody watching who's also super into Elf on the Shelf. I know it's either you love it or you hate it. We love it, obviously. Question number 9, favorite gift you've given or holiday memory? I'd say my favorite holiday memories would be just going over to my mother-in-law's on Christmas morning. We do our own thing with our own kids at home, and we open our presents and everything from Santa, and then we all go over to my mother-in-law's for brunch and puzzles and just hanging out as a family and opening more presents. And we always go walking in the park right near her house, and it's just those fun little things that we really, really love to do. We always make great memories on Christmas Day doing puzzles and doing nothing fantastic, but at the same time it's fantastic in its own way, if that makes sense. And then the last question is, do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick with them? Yes, we do. We normally make one for health, one for finances, one for self-improvement, and sometimes more depending on what we really want to do. but we generally do stick with them, mainly because we put realistic limitations on them. We don't say, oh, we're giving up fast food forever. It's we'll only go to fast food once a month or once every 6 months, and that's really something that's easy for us to handle. So yeah, we make realistic New Year's resolutions, and yes, we do stick to them. I am almost done writing, and then I'm going to be showing you what the week looked like at the beginning. But I guess while we're waiting for me to finish doing that, I can tell you all about the awesomeness that will be down in the description box below. This is a collab, and several of the collaborators own sticker shops, and they've generously offered up discount codes for us to include in our videos. So if you want to get some of those awesome codes, be sure to check the description box below. I will also link all of their videos or their channels and all the mentioned Instagram accounts. This is how my week started off. I forgot, I'm going to throw in a little watercolor camera from Planner Bliss to mark my full week. And I'm also going to grab a sports fan girl from Planner Studio, and I'm going to add her to my Monday half box. I was like, maybe I should put her down there, but no. She's going to go over here to mark how my fantasy football team did. And I realized I forgot to write in what I usually do. I put down fantasy football and then whoever I am up against for that particular week. There we go. So this is how my week started off. There wasn't a ton of room for expansion, but in just a second you will see that I added stuff to it. And this is the clip I went with by Shepherd Supply Company because I liked the grays. Alright, and here is my finished week. I made some major changes to the sidebar by turning that little things list into a Happy Mail list. And I added in this weekly habit tracker by Bubba Bear Studios for fitness planning. I also added in some Netflix watching that we did on Tuesday night. On Thursday, I just needed to edit my Thanksgiving week plan with me, so I added in that as well as a cleaning day thing. The pink-haired girl is from Glam Planner. And then brunch prep is actually written on 2 pieces of the wood grain washi, and that's a little pink thing by Brandy's shop. And then some deco from Bubba Bear Studios because my husband won a radio contest. Here's a quick peek at the secondary spread that I don't normally show people, but it's tracking my macros and fitness stuff for my fitness account. I had a ton of stuff left over, so I put in that last quote box and some checklists and headers and all the deco and stuff. And then this sick girl who's dealing with the keto flu is by Willa Walla Company. So yeah, there we go. There is my finished week. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a little bit different. I don't normally do collabs. Well, I do collabs. I just don't normally do tag videos or showing you what it looks like at the end of the finished week. I'm normally a pre-plan only girl. Be sure you check out the description box below, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.